It's the Line Makers on Sporting News.
Hey folks, how about some Pac-12 action for you here? The Line Makers on Sporting News with Mr. Bachelari, Brian Blessing, USC at Arizona. Listen, this is a game that opened 8, Trojans favored on the road. Richie, it's down to 6.5. Total they're betting the over, 55 up to 58. Let's just talk about the series. USC has owned Arizona, but in Las Vegas, that's not what matters.
that could matter less. The only thing that matters is who covers the spread. And as we've been talking, you know, Arizona's covered 6 of the last 7 in this matchup with Southern Cal. And Southern Cal is definitely struggling in some spots against the spread. Their record's 2-5. The 2 games that they covered, they barely got there, but some of their non-covers early in the year, most notably the first game against Hawaii, you know, they lay up and they pull the starters out. Sometimes with some of the big lines, the big numbers, hard to gauge whether it's a cover or it's not a cover because they pull everybody out.
But the meat of the schedule's coming up here. You put that tough loss to Stanford behind you. We've seen one-loss teams make a lot of noise in the past in college football. I mean, in the on-deck circle, you know, down the road, you got Oregon and Notre Dame.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt that SC at 6-1 this year straight up can't pick it up with the Oregon game. They play UCLA. They play Oregon State as well. So they've got 5 tough games the rest of the year. But here's a spot where the sharp guys take the 8 right off the bat, and they move the game down to 7 and down below it to 6.5. And there's a reason for that. It's that Arizona with Matt Scott's putting up a lot of points on the board. They're a number 5 offense in the country, I believe. It's like 550 yards. So they're a capable club too at 4-3. I made the game 7, so I'm out of it. I got nothing to do with it right now.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, it's 6.5. You think it comes back to 7?
I think it's going to settle somewhere in the 6.5, 7 range. And then the bookmakers love it because they write business both ways. But all the parlays going into Southern Cal, they're going to need the dog in the spot like they always do.
All right, let's see how the Trojans fare here, gearing up for the home stretch of their season. They've got a tough test in the Pac-12 on the road at Arizona. For Richie Bachelari, I'm Brian Blessing. Check out thelinemakers.com. A lot of supporting information, editorial comment, and don't forget the Don Best Line Makers poll here. It's a good handicapping tool for you.